Anthony, a strong comeback in the second half, but what are your initial thoughts? What was the difference tonight? What was missing?
¿Cuál era la diferencia hoy día? ¿Cuál fue la diferencia entre hoy día y el match anterior que también fue pesado?
I think the difference was the second goal. I mean, that's what, when it became too far for us, I think it was more of a sort of a half chance they get, and when that goes in, it changes things, because at the time we're right in the game, and actually we were playing quite well. Second half, again, I thought, look, I have to say, overall, I'm incredibly proud of the players, and I think, you know, I don't think any one of our players had a bad game. I'm incredibly proud of them.
Bueno, la diferencia básicamente ocurrió con el segundo gol, lo cual los dejó ya demasiado lejos del objetivo. En todo caso, ha sido un partido muy peleado y está muy orgulloso de lo que han hecho.
Buenas noches. ¿Fue un sueño para ustedes clasificar al Mundial o una cuestión objetiva?
Was it a dream for you to qualify to the World Cup, or was something objective, something real?
Look, I said before this game that everyone in the world
Por favor, la puerta, señores, la puerta, que ya no ingrese más. Oh. Okay, sorry for the interruption, coach.
Look, I said before this. I think everyone in this room, everyone in the footballing world understands that New Zealand to beat Peru is we are completely up against it in terms of the level, in terms of the difference in quality in every level. We know. Do you want to translate that first part?
Okay, como lo dijo antes. Ellos sabían que Nueva Zelanda estaba por debajo del nivel de Perú, había una gran diferencia en nivel y en calidad del equipo, y eso lo sabían desde antes.
Now, so it was a dream. However, I think we did enough. We've done enough in this campaign over the last 2 or 3 years to put ourselves in a position to be able to win.
Sí, fue un sueño, pero de todas maneras, como lo vienen haciendo cada 4 años, ya creen que estaban en una posición que tenían alguna posibilidad de ganar.
I think what I need to say, which is the most important thing, is I'm incredibly proud of the players.
Lo más importante que tiene que decir es que está terriblemente orgulloso, muy orgulloso de los jugadores.
But I also need to say I probably think in the end, I think in the end, New Zealand coming to Peru, we were probably not meant to win, given every single obstacle that was put in our way, from the flight over here, to all the fireworks, to all the jet planes in the daytime, to all the watching our training, to all the bus rides that were slowed down. I think everything that you could have done, you did. So I think
de todas maneras, lo que ellos piensan es que fue muy complicado, no solamente por el rival, sino también por los fuegos artificiales, la bulla, el entrenamiento, las diversas molestias que tuvieron, que ustedes saben que hicieron.
So I just want to finish. So look, for me, I think the learning from us tonight, we probably should have stayed in the hotel right next to the Peru national team. That would have helped us, I think.
Y definitivamente ya aprendieron que debieron haberse quedado en un hotel más cercano al Estadio Nacional.
But listen, I have to say, and that's the reality. I have to say, the better team won tonight. We know that. Peru is a very good team, and I wish them all the best with the World Cup. I think it's amazing for the country. The people here have been fantastic, and I think it's great for the country. So the better team won. But bottom line, I'm incredibly proud of my players.
En realidad lo que tiene que decir es que el mejor equipo ganó. Definitivamente Perú era más equipo, pero lo repite nuevamente, está muy orgulloso de sus jugadores.
Profesor, buenas noches. José Luis Orbe Salazar de Atalia Radio de la ciudad de Tarapoto. ¿Por qué no arrancó en el partido Chris Good? ¿Por qué recién en el segundo tiempo, cuando es un jugador potente y que realmente le da mucho peso ofensivo a Nueva Zelanda.
Why didn't Chris start the match when he's a very powerful and offensive player?
Look, I think that's another reason why I'm incredibly proud of my team, because when we came into this window, Chris Wood was not fit to play. I think on Saturday he could only play 30 minutes max, and today he could only play 60 minutes max. So the decision for me was, do we start with Chris Wood and not finish with Chris Wood, or do we start and stay in the game and have our best team on at the end with Chris Wood in? And I think if we'd have started with him and he'd stayed in the game, he would have got injured. He would have done his hamstring. It would have been a problem.
Bueno, Chris Wood no estaba en buenas condiciones al principio, recién el sábado estuvo un poco mejor y el día de hoy pudieron ver que podía estar para un máximo de 60 minutos si tenían la disyuntiva o comenzar con él o terminar con el mejor equipo, y si hubiesen comenzado con él muy probablemente hubiese resultado lesionado.
¿Qué tal por acá? Sandro Centurión de Cable, profesor, ¿a qué conclusión llega sobre estos dos partidos de Nueva Zelanda? Si va a continuar en el equipo, en la selección, ese por un lado, y lo segundo, ¿qué nos puede decir de Perú de cara ya, bueno, clasificado al mundial, de la selección peruana de Ecuador?
What is your conclusion of these two matches? If you're going to continue with the team, and what do you think about Peru towards the World Cup in Russia now that we are qualified?
Look, we've just lost our chance to go to the World Cup, so my personal future is not important. And the second question, I think Peru, I've said it all along, I think Peru are a top team with some top players, and let's be clear, the reason I've said all along that Peru, and we all know, are favourites, is because the campaign that you've had, you've beat some very big teams, you've drawn against some very, very big teams, you've had a really good campaign. So I think we saw tonight that Peru are a top team. But look, I also have to say again, we're 100 places below Peru, and for periods tonight we gave as good as we got. We may not have had the final quality in the box, but I tell you what, the pride I have in the team, the pride I have in the players for what they did was incredible. And by the way, and we did it. This is a lot. And we did it with everything that was thrown at us in the last 3 or 4 days from the moment we arrived in. Actually, from the time we were diverted to Chile. So the players are incredible.
Bueno, perdieron el partido y por eso el tema de su continuidad no lo puede decidir él. Referente a Perú, es un buen equipo, es un gran equipo, ha tenido una gran campaña, por algo estamos en el top 10, pero pese a que ellos están 100 puestos en el ranking por debajo, igual hicieron un buen partido, jugaron igual, tuvieron muchos problemas aparte de lo deportivo, desde que su avión fue desviado a Chile y otras cosas que ya sabemos.
Two more questions, please. So one here and then one after.
Buenas noches, Bendita Sacha de Uruguay. Quería preguntarle qué sintió al ver el Estadio Nacional de Lima colmado de gente, qué se le puso por la cabeza como ser humano, no como técnico, qué pensó en ese momento al enfrentarse a una selección como Perú.
How did you feel when you saw our national stadium so crowded with so many people as a human, not as a team? ¿Cuál era la última parte? La última parte de la pregunta.
¿Qué sintió como no como técnico, como ser humano al ingresar al estadio y ver colmado todo eso?
Perfecto.
Okay. Look, for me personally, and I can speak for the players, we came here and we weren't intimidated. However, the fans tonight were amazing. The atmosphere is amazing. And I sincerely mean this, because having spent a few days here, I know what getting to the World Cup means for Peru, and I sincerely I'm really, really pleased for Peru and the people, and I know, and what this is going to do for the country. So I really respect that. I wish Peru all the best, but that was amazing tonight. And yeah.
Bueno, el público, los fans, la atmósfera, el ambiente fue grandioso, le gustó mucho y respeta, él ha estado a través de días, ha visto lo que significa para nosotros ir al mundial y respeta mucho a la selección, al equipo y nos desea lo mejor en la Copa.
Buenas noches, profesor Santana, este sábado de TV. Usted ha analizado las últimas semanas sus falencias, sus virtudes. ¿Cómo irás al mundial de recomendación de agregar al Perú peruano para mejorar y hacer un buen papel en el planeta?
You have analyzed in the last weeks our team, the strengths and the weaknesses, and what would you recommend our team towards the World Cup?
Con respecto a mi trabajo analizar el Perú en este momento, no es el entrenador de su selección.
It's not his job to analyze our team, it's our coach's job.
¿Algo más?
Any more questions?
Overall, Anthony, how do you sum up the two legs? How do you sum them up from your point of view?
¿Cómo resume los dos partidos?
Look, I think when we came into this window and we were without Chris Wood, without Storm Rue, we obviously lost Tommy Smith halfway through, but I think the biggest thing, we rely so heavily on some of our big players, and Woodsy's one of them. So to come into the window knowing that he wasn't going to start really the first game, and to know that we had to manage minutes in the second game, overall I really am, and I say I'm proud of the team. Everyone should be proud of these players because what they've done is incredible. And I think tonight, I don't think probably people here understand some players that we had on the pitch, the level that they're playing at in relation to Peru, and the performances they had was unbelievable. So overall, very proud, given the challenges of losing Chris Wood, Storm Rue, and also the challenges we had coming to Peru. Like I said, we would have had a better chance with this game if our hotel had been sat right next to Peru's national team. We'd have had a better chance tonight, and some more sleep.
Bueno, sabiendo que no tenían a Chris Wood y a otro jugador más después de Smith, Smith también no pudo jugar, con todo eso jugaron igual, sabían que estaba difícil, si lo hubiesen tenido a ellos en el equipo, es diferente, realmente permite que está sumamente orgulloso del equipo, que bueno, lo que bueno.
Yo digo en español, es mejor para nosotros tener nuestro hotel al lado de la selección de Perú, porque entonces no tenemos aviones y vuelos, ¿entiendes? Para la próxima, we stay next to Peru's hotel.
La próxima vez